it grew up. Big boy to man. There is the guy, Steven Strasburg, 6'4", 220. Tim, his shoe size is 15.
That's twice the size of mine, and that was twice the size of anyone in here tonight, the way he pitched.
And he filled those shoes admirably. The first pitch inside to Andrew McCutchen. This experiment's not going to work, is it?
Well, when you fall behind the count, big league hitter is going to make you pay. They know fastball's coming. They've seen a couple. They hit a line drive, but it was at somebody.
It was a line drive, but it was an out. And then he continues to throw a nasty fastball, and all of a sudden, the nail showed up. That curveball is unhittable.
Oral's going to talk about that curveball in a minute. That was unhittable all night.
It dropped from floor 10 to the bottom floor. That's how good he was, and right away the crowd was into it. They knew they were going to see something special. Speaking of special, the Z-Pack, Ryan Zimmerman had been the face of this franchise. There's now two guys on the Mount Rushmore of national. Well, there's three. There's Walter Johnson, and that's back in 1907. So Walter Johnson, Ryan Zimmerman, and Steven Strasburg.
And even Walter Johnson, the greatest pitcher ever, never did what this kid did tonight.
The strikeout counter goes to 2. The strikeout counter now at 4. As Steven Strasburg walks back to the dugout. Let's go to the third inning in a 1-0 game. Washington on top. Strikeout victim number 5 just caught staring. Tom Hallion was having fun behind the plate. He's got a pretty generous strike zone, and Strasburg was perfect for
And
him.
I talked to him after the game. He said, that kid's got good stuff.
Really?
Be a scout.
How about his speed down the line? Strasburg retired.
Well, we'll overlook that. He'll run hard.
What do you mean we'll overlook it? This is Sports Center. We can't overlook that.
Okay, he shouldn't have jogged.
He didn't get his first hit, but he wasn't giving up many hits either. 4th inning now. He's back on the mound. 2 men are on.
There's a key situation. First and second, no out. 3-2 pitch. He throws his best 2-seam fastball of the night. Well, he has a 1-seamer, he calls it. Double play.
Hey, Delwyn Young's coming up. He's pretty famous in these parts. He said, I couldn't care less. To be honest with you, I got nothing to say, really. When asked about Steven Strasburg, it's just another pitcher.
That was before the game.
Never seen anything like it.
I don't think he would say that after the game.
I don't know. Let's flash back to the second inning when Delwyn Young faced the nail.
What kind of frisbee curveball was that, Oral?
Just
Unhittable, of course.
Extra gear, but then the next at bat, Delman, he makes a great adjustment. He sits on a fastball to go the opposite way. If it's a changeup, I'll hit it to right. Guess what? He got a changeup. He put it over the wall.
Third of the season for Delwyn Young. First time Mike Rizzo said he's seen a ball fly back off the field here.
When the Pirates got
The fans are into it. The fans are into it now. We're in the 5th inning. Strasburg gets Cedeno, 7th strikeout. Jeff Kirsten's the pitcher. Never had a chance, and the poor guy actually faced some of those curveballs.
Right. He struck out the side on 11 pitches in 1 inning. I repeat, this is the first game he's ever pitched in the major leagues.
Strikeout victim number 9, Andrew McCutchen, Neil Walker, 101 on someone's gun. 10th K for Strasburg. Here's another one as Lasting's Millage is gone.
93-mile-an-hour changeup.
Adam Dunn, ding-dong, pitch dead, game-changing moment. All the people were saying Strasburg's great. We got to get him some runs. There you go.
Absolutely. And Josh Willingham with those short arms gets a ball in, and he doesn't miss that very often. Now Steven Strasburg has a lead, and they have to make a decision. Do we send him out for the 7th inning or not? He's got 61 through 6, and they let him pitch. Good idea, by the way.
Very good idea. We got a dozen Ks. The next batter, Delwyn Young, fastball. We got 13 Ks. The season high in strikeouts this year is 14. Max Scherzer. We got a guy making his Major League debut. He's matched it.
Remy, he struck out the last 7 guys he faced and 8 of the last 10.
He struck out the last 3 there in 13 pitches.
This was preposterous.
Those Ks did a Major League debut since, well, do you remember what J.R. Richard did? He struck out 15 in 71, but he never had to wear that thing. Another part of the memory for Steven Strasburg. The old Elvis lid, the respect.
They're treating him like a rookie still. That's good.
Nationals beat the Pirates 5-2. It's all good in the world of Steven Strasburg. Everyone knows about December 25th. It's Christmas. This was Strasmus. That's what they were calling it here.
Overall pick of the 93 draft. 7 scoreless at Dodger Stadium. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Manny Ramirez facing Kyle McClellan. Ramirez 0 for 3 at this point. Ryan Ludwig needs longer arms. Rafier for call, who singled off Trevor Miller, scores. Dodgers up 1. Top 9. Jonathan Broxton. Bobblehead day for Broxton at the stadium. Albert Pujols 0 for 8 in back-to-back games. 2 batters later, Ludwig, swinger, and then Skip Schumacher. Broken bat dribbler Broxton. The bobblehead and the play to end it. Dodgers win 1-0. They're in first place in the NL West if the Mets beat the Padres.
That's not Pelfrey throwing out that pitch right there. That's Rex Ryan, coach of the Jets. Look at him fired in there. Bottom 7, Mets trailing 1-0 now. Jose Reyes. Well hit. Appears to clear the wall, but it's ruled a double on the field. Let's take another look because we can. This was really Clayton Richards' only big mistake. The umpires had to talk about it. And they got this one right. It's a home run. And Reyes able to finish his trot. Mets tie the game at 1. Bottom 11, Edward Mujica facing Ike Davis. Davis said he just wanted to hit it into the gap somewhere. Into the people's pretty good, too. Time to bounce at Citi Field. Mets win it 2-1. Pelfrey 4-0, 1.19 ERA. Rangers slugger Vladimir Guerrero enjoying a big bounce-back year. Tuesday against the Mariners, he hit his 13th home run of the year. Drove in 2 runs. The Rangers win 7-1. The Angels lose, so the Rangers are back in first place by a half game in the AL West. Twin starter Kevin Slowey wasn't as electric as Steven Strasburg, but he was more effective. Slowey gave up just 3 hits as he threw 7 scoreless innings against the Royals. Struck out 3, didn't walk anyone. Twins win 7-3. Slowey improves to 7-3 on the season. Brewers and Cubs in Milwaukee. Chicago leading 2-1 in the bottom of the 9th. But Casey McGee plays the hero for Milwaukee. Rolls a single in the center of Carlos Marmol. Brings in a pair of runs. Brewers walk off with a 3-2 win over their division rival. Greatness straight to the top. SportsCenter's top plays. Number 10, Mariners and Rangers. Josh Wilson into the hole. Elvis Andrus. Lemonade. That cool, refreshing drink. Rangers going to win it 7-1.
She's a beauty, that number 9. UCLA, Arizona, the Bruins win 15-9, 11th college series win. But how about Megan Langerfeld, the catch by the fan, barehanded?
Number 8, Celtics and Lakers, Derek Fisher. We've seen this before. He gets clobbered by a Celtics team meeting, but still is able to hit the shot. Kobe digging.
At 7, bottom 11. Game over. Ike Davis walked this way. Dodgers first place in the NL West as Davis and the Mets beat the Dads.
Number 6, Giants and Reds. Freddie Sanchez at the plate. It's not about him. It's about Lance Nix. Up there to bring it down. Saves an extra base hit.
You don't think this is awesome? You need awesome lessons. It's a soccer friendly between Spain and Poland. And Spain's running the 3-man weave. Iniesta to Xavi to Silva, who had 2 goals. Spain wins 6-0.
Number 4, Jays and Rays. Willie Ibar. He's at the plate. Mike McCoy. See, he doesn't play center field except on that play.
Let's go back to the Garden. Lakers, Celtics. Kobe the miss. Steals the rebound from Kevin Garnett. Great hustle. Andrew Bynum the finish. Lakers won.
Not just about scoring anymore. Red Sox and Indians at number 2. Trevor Crowe with 2 great catches against Marco Scutaro. That was one. And here's the other one. And Scudaro's got to be one. What's this guy Crowe have against him?
Giants, Reds. We saw Knicks make the big catch. How about Chris Heisey? Gets the spot start, and he's Johnny on the spot. He gets the top play. The Giants get the...
He's their last 7 against CeCe Sabathia. So, Neil, who you got in this one?
I got Baltimore.
Top 6. Yankees down 2-1. Mark Teixeira with nobody out. Julio Lugo, apparently it was Julio Lugo bobbled the ball night. Lugo charged with error. After an A-Rod single, Robinson Cano just over the head of Ty Wigginton. Teixeira scores. Yankees tie the game at 2. Cano, 3rd straight game with at least 3 hits. Next batter is Jorge Posada. Cesar Torres gets the force at 2nd, but, well, that wasn't the throw he intended to first. Alex Rodriguez scores. Yankees take a 3-2 lead. It's all Sabathia needed. Garrett Atkins. Sit down! Bottom 7, Luke Scott up with the bases loaded. Got him 2 for the 3rd time. 7 innings of work, 8 Ks, 2 earned runs. Yankees going to win it 4-2. Neil, you lose.
Like the Orioles. NL East leading Atlanta at NL West not leading Arizona. Top 8, no score. Runner on 2nd. Brian McCann down the right field line. RBI double. Jason Hayward scores. Braves 1-0. Bottom 8, runner on 2nd. Gerardo Parra. Deep center. Communication breakdown. between Nate McLouth and Hayward. And Parr is going to come all the way around and inside the park job. McLouth was shaken up on the play. Diamondbacks 2-1.
It's a great block, though.
Yeah, that's a big hit. You know, man, we just have communication issues. It's like chromosome thing. Top 9, Chad Qualls gets Martin Prado to ground out. Diamondbacks get the win. Kawakami, no decision. Tom Petty.
Matt Cain rocked the red zone Tuesday, shutting him out. Jonathan Sanchez, no such luck on Wednesday. You see, he's been pretty good with some run support, but he walks Scott Rowland to load the bases. Eli Whiteside comes out and says, dude, don't walk the next guy. And Sanchez says, hey, man, what'd you say again? He walks Johnny Gomes. Orlando Cabrera comes in to score on the bases loaded walk. Game tied at 2. Next batter, Jay Bruce, well hit. Pat Burrell, well played. Sanchez out of the jam. Bottom of the 5th now. Runner on second, 2 outs. Scott Rowland. Boy, he's having a great year in Cincinnati. Cabrera scores again. He scored 3 times. He had 4 hits, a single, and 3 doubles. He solved all their leadoff problems. Top of the 7th, bases loaded. Reds up 4-2. Freddie Sanchez with a hard line drive, but Jay Bruce catches it. Aaron Harang, 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. Hosting the Cardinals, Manny Ramirez, professional hitman. That's off Adam Wainwright, who gave up 8 hits, 4 runs, and 5 walks. Number 5 for Ramirez. Dodgers up 2-0. Top 4, Cardinals down 4-0. 2 on Ryan Ludwig with a 3-run shot. His 10th, 3rd home run in his last 3 games, and the Cardinals down just 4-3, trying to get to Clayton Kershaw. Top 7, though, Kershaw wasn't having it. Gets Skip Schumacher, 7 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 10 strikeouts. The strikeouts a season high. Top 9 now. Cards still down 4-3. Jonathan Broxton on the hill for Los Angeles. Yadier Molina with a ground rule double to right center. Albert Pujols has to stay at third base because it's a ground rule double. He would have scored easily on that. Next batter is Randy Wynn, and that's not going to get the runner home. Dodgers win at 4-3. First sweep of the Cardinals in L.A. since June of 1988. You may remember the Dodgers won the World Series that year.
Colorado and Houston. How about Felipe Paulino? He's got the worst run support average in the league. 2.14 per game. And he's down a run already here. Seth Smith, Melvin Mora waved home, beats the tag. Top 5, same score. Aaron Cook facing Michael Bourne, bases loaded, nobody out. Humberto Quintero scores. Tommy Manzella held at 3rd, so we're tied at 1. Bottom 6, hey, Astros giving Paulino 2. It's 2-1. Brad Hopp, though he grounds down the right field line, past Hunter Pence. Jonathan Herrera scores. Tied at 2. Paulino goes 8 innings, 2 earned, 7 Ks. Top 10. Carlos Lee, bases loaded, 2 out. Get out. Grand slam. Astros win at 6-2. They've won 8 of 11.
Washington has decided to have Steven Strasburg pitch every day until his arm falls off. Just kidding. Brad Lincoln making his Major League Baseball debut for the Pirates. He was drafted 4th overall in 2006, facing Ian Desmond with 1 on. Last innings Milledge, not helping the young pitcher out. Roger Bernardino scores for the Nats. 6 innings work, 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts for Lincoln. 2 batters later, John Lannon, he was pitching for the Nats and hitting here. Ronnie Cedeno can't handle that. Ian Desmond scores. Nationals going to win it. Lannon's no Strasburg, 4 2/3, 10 hits, 4 earned runs. Hey, but the Nats win. Bud Light Top 10. Here we go. Number 10, Blue Jays and Rays. B.J. Upton down the left field line. Fred Lewis right into the picture. You get a better look at what he did there. But the Rays going to win it 10-1.
All right, this is the Igon Championships in London. Marin Cilic, the lob over Nicholas Maheu. Cilic wins, advances to the 3rd round. Soulfire in the house.
MLS Rapids and Fire. Baggio Vucinic, the nice pass to Marco Papa. And the keeper with a 1-touch. More from this game. Oh, and a backflip.
All right, Cubs Brewers at 7. Casey McGee. Is he your National League RBI leader? He ground ball to Starlin Castro. You're not going to get any RBI out there. Tosses it to 2nd for the out. Cubs win 9-4.
Number 6, Mariners and Rangers. Josh Wilson at the plate. It's not about him. It's about Daniel Murphy. Great catch. Rangers going to win this one 12-2 over Seattle.
Royals Twins, Minnesota's Danny Valencia. The glove is a crutch. Grabs it bare-fisted and Throws to first. Twins won that one.
Number 4, Yankees and Orioles. Adam Jones at the plate. That's into left field. And Kevin Russo will eat that one up like, well, like Pac-Man. And the Yankees going to win that one 4-2. 10 straight for them over the Orioles.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Cubs-Brewers. Let's go there again. Ricky Weeks, fly ball to center. Nothing weak about Marlon Byrd. Look, Ma, I got my uniform dirty. Get her done.
More from the Rapids and Fire, number 2. Here's my man Marco Papa again. Oh, Papa was a rolling stone. The back of the net was his home. And he ties the game at 2. I did the best I could with that.
Well, I don't know what to say. Patrick Kane got some if you need it. Beats Michael Layton. The Blackhawks beat the Flyers. They win their first Stanley Cup since 1961. Rock out, Chicago. Florida, what about this time? Well, first batter of the game's the 09 NL Rookie of the Year, and he says there'll be no perfection on this particular day. Chris Coughlin, a single up the middle, and right after another single and a walk to load the bases, Jorge Cantu sack fly, and Coughlin scores. Marlins up 1 with no outs. Halladay, though, gets out with any other damage. Bottom 1, Phil's runners on second and third. Man, Jason Worth is struggling. Johnson gets him there. All right, Halladay. Mike Stanton, remember the super rookie, 3 hits in his debut Tuesday. He went 0 for 4 with 2 Ks. Gabby Sanchez and then Ronnie Paulino. Halladay, 8 innings, 6 innings, 1 earned, 8 Ks. Johnson said he wasn't trying to match Halladay pitch for pitch, just wanted to pitch his game. He did. Chase Utley in the bottom of the 6th, ground out. That's 11 straight retired. Let's go bottom 7. Ryan Howard's a swinger. Worth, high cheese, 13 straight retired. Pinch hitter Greg Dobbs, 17 straight retired. Johnson, 8 innings, 3 hits, nothing earned, 5 Ks, 113 pitches. Dan Ugla, solo shot, made it 2-0. Here you are, Phillies. Runner on third, 2 outs. Howard swinging. Phillies shut out for the 7th time this season. That's tied with the
Padres won game 1 4-2. That's after Mets 9-game home win streak. Here's game 2. Bottom second, 2 on for Ruben Tejada. Grounder to third. Chase Headley starts the 5-4-3 triple play. And it all started with Headley getting to third quickly to make sure they had time. 10th time the Mets have hit into a triple play. All right, bottom third now. Mets up 2-0. Ike Davis at the plate. Base hit. Jose Reyes coming around to score. And the Mets with a 3-0 lead. Now let's tell you about Jonathan Nice. Looking great in his second start since he came off the DL with a hamstring. Gave up a double in the third, but he gets Yorvit Torrealba there in the 5th. 7 straight battery he retired. He had 4 career wins coming in. Gets Jerry Hairston Jr. there, friend of the program, but he's out. 12 straight batter retired. Top of the 7th, Adrian Gonzalez. Swinging. That's 14 in a row for Nice. Later in the inning, here's Scott Hairston. And that's not going to hurt a bit. That's 15 in a row for Nice. Now, Chris Denorfia was a guy who had the only hit earlier. He doubled in this game, so he's up again in the 8th. David Wright will handle that one. That's 18 in a row. Rod Barajas said Nice had no-hit stuff, but he had to settle for the complete game. First one of his career as he gets Hairston to pop out. 21 straight batters retired to win the game. Nice, a one-hitter. 6 strikeouts. Mets get the win 3-0. He faced 28 batters in the Mets' first complete game this season. From Cincinnati, Giants batting .243 with runners in scoring position. That's 27th in the majors. There are only 30 teams. Top third, Giants up 4-0. Bases loaded. Todd Wellmeyer into the double play in the inning. He's the pitcher, but still pulled up with a right thigh injury, would leave the game. Top 4, tied at 4. Bases loaded. Juan Uribe with a grounder. Paul Janisch. What a play. Now, Paul, we're not making any promises, but we may see you in top place. Giants leave the bases loaded. Top 5, bases loaded for Freddie Sanchez over to Brandon Phillips. Reds get another double play. Giants grounded into 62 double plays this season. That's the most in the National League, and that's why they can't get runners home in scoring position. 8th inning now. Here's Phillips at the plate. Fights off a 3-2 pitch. Both runs will score. Phillips 4 for 5, including a triple and 2 RBI. That tied the game at 6. 2 batters later, Joey Votto. up the middle. That'll bring Phillips home. Reds win at 7-6. Their 12th win in their final at bat. That's most in the majors. I'm putting the for real stamp on the Reds officially now, Jim.
Fabulous, man. Yankees at Baltimore. New York has won its last 10 games against the Orioles. There's a lot of that going on against the Orioles. Bottom one, Alex Rodriguez. Adam Jones grounder past him, and well, A-Rod leaves the game. He's got groin tightness. All right, this is the Orioles' 07 fifth-round draft pick, Jake Arrieta. Major league debut. He's got a 2-0 lead. Curtis Granderson, right field corner. Nick Markakis can't field it cleanly. Cano scores. Granderson to third. Ruled a triple. It's a 2-1 game. Tied at 3, top 6, 2 outs. Juan Samuel looking on, bases loaded. How about this kid? Arrieta. Marcus Timms swing and sway like Sammy K. 6 innings, 6 Ks, 3 earned, 106 pitches, and he's going to win his major league debut as Adam Jones gets to A.J. Burnett in the bottom of the 6th. Double to right center. Luke Scott scores, and the Orioles go on and win it 4-3. Best team in baseball. Fred Lewis, top 1. First batter of the game. Foul ball in the stands. Look who it drilled. Dick Vitale. So Vitale talks about getting hit, and he also talks about Carlos Pena.
First time I've ever had a line drive in 11 years come into this box since I've been here. And I'm going to tell you, man, it came like a bullet. And I was really worried. But fortunately, I feel fine.
I know you spoke to the team before during the 2008 season. What do you think about this team compared to that year's team?
Well, I like this team a lot better. I just would like to see them get a little bit more productivity, certainly out of Carlos, who had 3 homers in the last 2 games, but can't hit under the Mendoza line, you know, not at first base. And then you talk about BJ.
Go ahead, Dwayne.
There's one. He tees off and hits it deep. I mean, what a blast. He hit it off the facing of the restaurant out there in center field.
Did that meet with your approval?
Oh, that was unbelievable.
You almost called that one.
That's no 180 hitter.
1 in the 3rd.
4th straight game with a home run for Pena. 129 career with the Rays. That sets a franchise record. Top 3, 2 on, 2 out. Adam Lynn singles. You know what Buck is, Stan?
What's Buck?
John Buck. That's who scored. Blue Jays up 2-1. Bottom 9, 3-1. Sean Rodriguez goes solo off Kevin Gregg. His 3rd of the season. We got a 3-2 game. Now 2 outs, tying a run at 2nd, and Hank Blaylock can't touch that. Blue Jays avoid the sweep, and they win it 3-2.
What's in his top plays with no waiting? Number 10, MLS, DC United, Seattle Sounders. DC's Chris Pontius beats a few defenders, and then he beats the goalie, Casey Keller, into the net. Pontius piloted DC United to a win 3-2. I had to take it. It was right there.
Stop, please. She's a beauty, that number 9. Alcides Escobar grabbing that from Coy Hill in the Cubs-Brewers game.
Number 8, St. Jude's Classic, par 3, 1,159 yards away in case you want to try it. Nicholas Thompson, his little sister Alexis, about to turn pro. She's 16, and he's within inches of the hole.
Red Sox in Cleveland, bottom 9, 2 out. Indians were down 1. Russell Branyan, Trevor Crow, Shin-Soo Choo score. Indians walk off and beat Boston.
Number 6, MLS, Philadelphia Union, KC Wizards. Brian Smith beats 2 defenders. Nice pass to Graham Zusi, who scores. He says, I ought to be in the World Cup. Wizards beat the Union 2-0.
At 5, it's game 2 of the Mets-Padres doubleheader. Jonathan Neese was nice. 1 hit short of perfection. And he got a pie. I love pie.
Number 4, game 4, Lakers and Celtics. Paul Gasol with the block on Ray Allen, but Kevin Garnett beating the buzzer. All even, 2 apiece.
At 3, Giants, Reds, Freddie Sanchez grounder. Brandon Phillips brought his adult glove. 4-6-3 double play. Dusty's squad wins again.
Number 2, Padres and Mets. Ruben Tejada over to Chase Headley. And Headley, the quick reaction, starts the 5-4-3 triple play. Padres shut out by the Mets, 3-0. They split the doubleheader.
All right, here it is, your number 1 play. Carlos Gomez on first. Cubs-Brewers. Craig Counsell laying down the bunt. Gomez never stops. Throw to first, throw to third, goes long, and there goes Gomez home. He scores on the bunt from first. Counsell said he'd seen this before in the movie Major League. Just a reminder, fans, coming up is our Die Hard night here at the stadium.
Highlights that you need to see. Drama in Cleveland. Bottom 9, Indians down 7-6 to Boston. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Russell Branyan playing the hero for the Indians. 2-run score. And Cleveland wins it after trying to give it away with errors earlier in the game. Braves and Diamondbacks. Top 9, tied at 7. Brian McCann with a base hit. Justin Upton coming home with a throw. Brooks Conrad coming home, and he beats the throw. Take a look at the slide. Gets around John Hester after giving him a little bump. Braves got 3 more.